Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh and this is your JIS News for Thursday, June 8. Additional funding in the amount of $1.3 billion is being allocated to the Cornwall Regional Hospital Recovery Project for the 2017-2018 fiscal year. Cabinet has approved that sum along with another preliminary projection of $189 million for 2018-2019.
It also approved for major capital expenditures on other hospitals in the sum of $619 million for fiscal year 2017-2018 and $126 million for the next financial year 2018-2019.
Information Minister Ruel Reid was speaking at Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing. In March, government announced plans to overhaul the Cornwall Regional Hospital's ventilation system, which had caused a halt in clinic and outpatient services. Government will be allocating an additional $100 million to assist farmers who were affected by the recent rains. The Agriculture Ministry estimates that the April-May rains caused damage to the sector amounting to nearly $800 million. Portfolio Minister Carl Samuda says this newest allocation of funds will complement the $18 million previously given to the affected farmers. Minister Samuda is urging major organizations to come on board and assist the farmers to aid in the sector's full recovery.
It is sincerely hoped that with the support of everyone, holding hands in partnership, we can make these funds be spent in a manner that will redound to the benefit of as many people affected as possible.
The minister was speaking at the launch of the Denbigh Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show at Hi-Pro in Whitemarl, St. Catherine on Wednesday. The government commissioned a 9-member enterprise team set up to manage waste to energy and garbage collection on the island is far advanced in its work. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement on Wednesday at the Lasco Relief Environmental Awareness Program REAP Awards ceremony.
A report will be ready very soon by a consultant who is examining the options for Jamaica. And I'm hoping that very soon, I would say before the year is out, we will start on a program of having a total transformation on how we collect and manage and create a cycle of use for waste in Jamaica.
The Littleton Shirley chaired enterprise team was formed in October 2016 and is charged with looking at options for waste to energy. The team will also streamline the business of waste management and collection. The Prime Minister, meanwhile, has given his government's commitment to expanding environmental awareness programs in schools across the island. While lauding the Lasco REAP program for engaging primary school children in environmental protection, Mr. Holness says the state will continue to carry out garbage separation projects and other awareness-building initiatives. He says that in order for Jamaica to experience sustainable growth, protecting the environment must be embedded in the minds of the nation's children.
We have to ensure that all our children become guardians of our environment. If we can get them to appreciate that they have a responsibility, then they will school their parents. They can become the agent for change in their household.
Since its inception in 2012, the REAP program has planted 15,000 trees and collected over 2 million plastic bottles. A new coroner's court and special coroner's court will be open for sessions on Monday. The two courts are housed in a new building located at 119A Maxfield Avenue in St. Andrew. It was officially handed over to the judiciary yesterday. The courts were closed since December 2015 when fire destroyed the previous building. The new courts were built at a cost of over $22.7 million. Portfolio Minister Delroy Chuck says the relocation of the courts to the new location is part of the ministry's thrust to modernize the physical infrastructure of all justice institutions.
In these courthouses, we will be able to capture visually and audio everything that is happening in the courts, so that not only that, we may have internet facility so that the Chief Justice can stay in her office and view what is happening in 70-odd courts.
Close to $350 million will be used this year to repair and maintain the island's courts. A further $267 million will be spent for the construction and implementation of the Justice Sector Reform Program, which addresses infrastructure development. And finally, none of the inmates housed at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center were injured in a fire that occurred at the facility yesterday. The Department of Correctional Services says a correctional officer suffered mild smoke inhalation as a result of the fire which broke out at a section of the center. The Jamaica Fire Brigade is still investigating the cause of the fire and an estimate of the loss. The Department of Correctional Services has extended commendations to the Rollington Town Fire Station for the quick response and to the staff of the institution for their vigilance. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.